Progress. ಈಗ 19 ಮಂದಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೆಂಟ್ಸ್ 23 ಆದ್ರು 29 36
Right. Hi students, good afternoon. Yes, my voice is audible. Okay, right. So in the last class, see here we discussed 2D coordinate system. 2D coordinate system. There are given x-axis, y-axis, and positive x-axis, positive axis, the different quadrants. In which quadrant which is positive and which is negative. Okay, na? Next, one point taken on 2D coordinate plane, how that x coordinate and y coordinates. So when it is lies in first quadrant, when it is in second, when it is in third, and when it is in fourth, according to the x value and y values are positive or negative. If suppose x coordinate 0 and y coordinate 0 means the point lies at origin. And if any one coordinate 0, suppose y0 means the point lies on x-axis, x0 means the point lies on y-axis, y0 means the point lies on x-axis. And we given distance between 2 points formula also. We given distance between 2 points formula root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. And based on that one, some problems also we discussed in the last class, how to find distance between them. And some problems I given for work for you. And what is first one answer here? Right, what is answer for this one? Nothing but root over. So this one minus this one, x2 minus x1, a get cancelled na? So minus 2b whole square will come plus this one a get cancelled, will get again what will get minus 2b whole square, nothing but you will get 4b square plus 4b square, nothing but root 8b square will get, this is nothing but root 8b. And what about this one answer? Nothing but root over 2 plus 3, nothing but answer will come, I think, root 5. And for this one, answer what will get? 5 minus 2 whole square, nothing but 9. 0 minus 3 whole square, 9, nothing but what will get? Root 18, nothing but 3 root 2. And for this one, answer will come 1 minus 1 by 2 whole square, nothing but 1 by 4. 3 by 2 whole square, nothing but 9 by 4, nothing but you will get root 10 by 4, or you can write them as root 5 by 2. And for this one, what will get? Minus a means minus 2a whole square plus minus 2b whole square. So nothing but you will get 4a square plus 4b square. So 4 taken common, nothing but a square plus b square. Answer will get 2 into root over a square plus b square. These are last homework, so answers have to get. Right. Now come to today class. Observe. In this one, we will discuss properties of some geometrical figures based on distance formula. First one is collinear points. Geometrical figures means already we know in lower classes, triangle, rectangle, rhombus, parallelogram, like that. Those are all called geometrical figures. Now, first one we are discussing property of collinear points. First of all, what is meant by definition? See, here I am writing definition: 3 or more points lie on a same line are called collinear points. So 3 or more points lie on a same line, then that points are said to be collinear points. Suppose if I consider here, observe, so this is the point if I took A, and this is the point taken as B, and this is the point taken as C, this is the point taken as D, this is the point taken as E. Like that, if 3 or more points lie on a same line, then that points are called collinear points we are calling. Understood? Wait for 1 minute. Right angle triangle is wrong, sir. But that actually that figure is not there. I will say, sir, please show the last problem once again. Right. Take a screenshot fast. Okay. Right. So definition for collinear points: 3 or more points lie on a same line are called collinear points. Here I took observe on that line A, B, C, D, E, like that. You can take 3 or more. So 2 points always collinear. Remember, 2 points are always collinear, but a condition we will give based on 3 or more. So suppose 3 points collinear. How can you say that 3 points are lie on a same line? 4 points collinear, nothing but the 4 points lie on a same line. So now how to say using distance formula 3 points are collinear? Suppose if I am wait for 1 minute. Right. Suppose if I took 3 points on a line ABC, if these 3 points said to be collinear, nothing but what can you write condition? Nothing but using distance formula, AB plus BC is equals to AC. So AB distance and BC distance added, you will get AC distance, then the 3 points are said to be collinear. So else you can use alternate among this AC plus BC is equals to AB, or AB plus AC is equals to BC. If any one condition satisfies among that three, then given 3 points are collinear. Understood? So 3 or more points lie on a same line are called collinear points. How to verify? Important. How to verify 3 points collinear? Nothing but using distance formula. Means you have to find AB distance, AC distance, BC distance. So any one satisfies some. Okay, means sum of two distances is equals to third one. AB plus BC is equals to AC, or AC plus BC is equals to AB, or AB plus AC is equals to BC. Then given points are said to be collinear points. Understood? Sorry, AC minus BC is equals to AB. Okay. AC minus BC is equals to AB. You can take like that, sir. Right. Sir, how AC plus BC is became AB? Means if you observe here, depends on the position someone. Okay, na? See here, suppose for this is AB, so this is AB distance plus BC distance is equals to AC distance. If you interchange these three positions, you will get like this. Suppose for second one means how to take position, nothing but A, C, B. AC plus BC is equals to AB. For this one, how to take the position A, B, sorry, AB plus AC is equals to BC, na? Right. We have to take B, C, A. Now, correct? AB plus AC. Okay. Here we have to consider C. Here we have to consider A. Here we have to consider B, like that. So depends on the position, depends on A, B, C. You can take. That's why we don't know whether they are first A, second B, third C, like that. Just you observe whether any one of either this condition or this condition or this condition. Among these three, any one satisfies, then the given points are said to be collinear points. Understood? Okay, na? Right. Okay. Next, equilateral triangle. So equilateral triangle means when one triangle is said to be equilateral triangle, nothing but it has all sides equal and all angles are equal. So condition what we have to write, nothing but AB is equals to BC is equals to AC. So using distance formula, how to verify 3 points are form an equilateral triangle, nothing but what are equilateral triangle properties, nothing but that is first one, all sides are equal, nothing but AB is equals to BC is equals to AC. Next, all angles are equal, so angle A is equals to angle B is equals to angle C. How much each one? Nothing but 60 degrees. 60 degrees, that you remember. So to verify using distance formula, given points form an equilateral triangle, nothing but formula is AB is equals to BC is equals to AC. So alternate one more given angle, or each angle is equals to 60 degrees. Come to isosceles triangle. So one triangle is said to be isosceles triangle, nothing but any two sides are equal and the angles opposite to the equal sides also equal. So nothing but what is the first condition? We have to write any two sides. Any two sides are equal. Next, second condition is the angles opposite to equal sides are also equal. So if AB and AC both are same means for this side this is the angle, for this side this is the angle. So these two are also equal. Therefore, we can write AB is equals to AC, and condition one more is angle B is equals to angle C. So these are, if you want to verify using distance formula, given points form an isosceles triangle, nothing but you have to prove any two sides equal. Next, come to right angle triangle. So when one triangle is said to be right angle triangle, nothing but one angle should be 90 degrees. One angle should be 90 degrees. Okay, na? Just you turn the figure, you will get an idea. Some students ask, na, it is not a right angle like that. So a right angle triangle, nothing but one angle should be 90 degrees. Then the triangle is said to be right angle triangle. How to verify? How to verify? It is nothing but using Pythagoras theorem. Okay, na? So what is Pythagoras theorem? Nothing but for this triangle. So BC square is equals to AB square plus AC square. Why? Angle formed at vertex A 90 degrees. That's why Pythagoras theorem applied, nothing but BC square is equals to AB square plus AC square. Hypotenuse square is equals to sum of the squares of other two, or AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square, or one more is AB square is equals to AC square plus BC square. Among these three, any one condition satisfied also, given triangle forms a right angle triangle. Understood? How these three conditions written? Positions of A, B, C, if you interchange, one formula will get. We don't know where 90 degrees forms at A, na, B, C, we don't know, right? That's why all these three written. So just Pythagoras theorem, nothing but square of the hypotenuse is equals to sum of the squares of other two sides. Then the triangle forms a right angle triangle. Understood? Right. AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. Not only that one, you can use this three also. Why? Because the positions of A, B, C, where we don't know. Right angle forms at A or B or C, we don't know. That's why if any one condition satisfy also, the triangle form a right angle triangle. Understood? Next, come to rectangle. So a rectangle ABCD. Right. So when this geometrical figure, or when these 4 points ABCD form a rectangle, in a rectangle opposite sides are equal. Correct na? In a rectangle opposite sides are equal. So what are opposite side here? AB is equals to CD. Important question will come. Prove that given 4 points form a rectangle, So to prove the 4 points form a rectangle, what I am writing now, that properties you have to prove. So first one, opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides nothing but AB and CD. Next opposite sides are BC is equals to AD. Okay, na? BC is equals to AD. Next, in a so in a rectangle, diagonals also equal. So diagonals also equal. That is, what are diagonals there? AC is equals to BD. So these three we have to verify. Given 4 points form a rectangle. Opposite sides equivalent. Diagonals also equal. That condition we have to prove. Okay, na? Diagonals are equal and bisect, right? So bisect, that one not needed. Why? Because just we are discussing regarding distance formula, na? That's why based on distance only we have to prove. Using distance formula, how to prove? Nothing but opposite sides distances are equal, diagonals length or distance also equal, then we can say still we have properties. Each angle is 90 degrees and diagonals bisect each other. Like that we can say number of points are there, but regarding distance formula, these conditions are enough to prove given 4 points are form a rectangle. Understood? Right, angle equals to 90 degrees. Yes. Okay, good. That is not needed right now. Yes, very good. That property also there, each angle is 90 degrees. Next, come to square. So 4 points form a square. What are the conditions regarding distance formula? In a square, all 4 sides are equal. Means that what we have to prove? AB is equals to BC is equals to AC is equals to AD. All 4 sides are equal. Next, second one, what is that? Nothing but here. Here also diagonals are equal. So diagonals are also equal. What are diagonals? Nothing but here. So that is AC is equals to BD. So these two conditions are enough to prove the given 4 points form a square. Still we have each angle is 90 degrees. Diagonals are perpendicularly bisect each other. Okay, na? That also we have, but it is enough. All 4 sides are equivalent. Diagonals also equal if you prove not AC sir CD where sorry, right, good. This is not AC, AB, BC, CD, right. AB is equals to BC is equals to CD is equals to AD, and diagonals also equal. Then we can prove the 4 points form a square. Next, come to parallelogram. So this is parallelogram ABCD. In a parallelogram, how to verify whether 4 points form a parallelogram? Nothing but opposite sides are equal and parallel. Among that, we have take opposite sides are equal. Nothing but AB is equals to CD. Next, second one is BC is equals to AD. So opposite sides are equal. Then it is a parallelogram. No need to verify. Even if you want to verify means diagonals are not equal. So AC not equals to BD. So this is optional. You no need to prove. Okay, na? If you prove these two conditions, this is enough. The 4 points form a parallelogram. So AC not equals to BD, that is optional. If you want, you can verify. Else, no need to verify also. Just opposite sides you observe. whether the opposite sides are equal, then we can say it is a parallelogram. Understood? Sir, alternative angles. Sir, in rhombus, diagonals are not equal and all sides are equal. Yes, right. Good. Right. Come to rhombus. In rhombus, this is ABCD rhombus. What are conditions or what are properties of rhombus? First one, in a rhombus, all sides are equal, nothing but AB is equals to BC is equals to CD is equals to AD, and diagonals are not equal. AC not equals to BD. So this is optional. In just you can prove all sides are equal. This is enough condition to prove given points form a rhombus. Still we have in a rhombus diagonals are perpendicularly bisect each other and each angle is not 90 degrees. Like that we have some number of properties we have but not needed just to prove using distance formula. That's why see wherever I used distance based only I given properties. Understood? So these are some geometrical figures uh, verifications based on distance formula. Kannada name for parallelogram. I don't know. Maybe Samabujina, I don't know. I don't know. Sir, screenshot. You can take screenshot. Now we will do some problems based on this one. Right. First question. Right, observe. First question. If A, comma B, comma C are collinear points A point given A is equals to 3, 4, B is equals to 7, 7, and AC is equals to 10. Then C point we have to calculate. Options 5, 2, 5, -2, -5, -2, -5, 2. Right. That is the first question. Wait for 1 minute. Right. Please show screens are already just I shown. See, parallelogram meaning in Kannada is Chaturbhuja. Some are writing Samantara Chaturbhuja. Okay, good. I don't know. Take screenshot fast. Right. Now observe solution how to do. So A point to B point given just to calculate AB distance. So AB distance nothing but what will get 7 minus 3 whole square plus 7 minus 4 whole square. 7 minus 3 nothing but 4 square nothing but 16. 7 minus 4 nothing but 3. 3 square nothing but 9. So AB distance what you will get? 5. You observe AB distance 5. AC distance already in the question given 10. Now position we have to take, that is important. Now ABC in order, how to take order? First point what is that, second point what is that, and third point what is that? So now I will take one line. Now position how to take, AB distance 5, AC distance 10. So therefore suppose this is the point if I consider. Next, so this is B and this is C. So AC distance 10, is AB distance 5 they given, and this total distance given how much? 10. So what we have to find? This point we have to find out. C point we have to calculate. How to calculate C point? We observe here. So this is 5 units. This total is 10 units. Then automatically this is how much? 5 units only, na? Understood? So this is 5 units and this is 5 units means what is this point here? It is midpoint, correct na? Understood? So this point we have to calculate. So AB we are getting 5. So the C point, what if you take, will get 5 units. So here we can write B. B is midpoint of AC. Let us you take this point as some x comma y. A point what is given? 3 comma 4. B point what they given? 7 comma 7. So 7 comma 7 is equals to, what is midpoint formula? X1 plus x2 by 2. This one already you learned in school level, midpoint formula. Also we have x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So x1 plus x2 nothing but what will get? 3 plus x by 2. y1 plus y2 by 2 nothing but what will get? 4 plus y2 by 2. So now this one compare with 7 comma 7. Now what you will get? 7 is equals to 3 plus x by 2. And one more also, 7 is equals to what you will get? 4 plus y by 2. We'll get option 2 sevens are 14 minus 3 11, not there. So there is a mistake what we done. So we'll see AB distance we have 5 units. AB distance we are getting. AC distance what is that? 10. So AB distance 5, AC distance 10 they given. So means that why I am written like this? If suppose that position if you taken. So that position taken means A, B, C in order if you take. A, B, C in order if you take. By the time C, B is the midpoint of AC. So B point, what is that? 7 comma 7. Midpoint formula if I are applied means we are getting here x value and y values. What you will get? X value is 2 sevens of 14 minus 3 11. Y value here what you will get? Nothing but 14 minus 4 nothing but 10. So 11 comma 10 is the C point, but it is not there in option. Therefore this position is wrong. This position is wrong, that you remember. So how to take? So this is a wrong entry. Why I written? We don't know na whether the points A, B, C are in which order. First point, what is that? Second point, what is that? Third point, what is that? Like that. So suppose if you take A, B, C like that order. Suppose A, B distance 5, BC AC distance given 10, then BC distance 5 we have to get, but we won't get a BC distance 5 that one. So now what we have to do, understood? Understand, all of you following? Right, sir. C is midpoint of AB. That we have to do, right? Not understanding, sir. Wait. So now you take, suppose if I am writing, so AB distance we are getting 5, AC distance we are getting 10. Then C point we have to calculate. AC, C, A. Next, C. Next, B. If you take like that, this is the order. Suppose if you want to take, so the given AB distance, how much given? 5 units we have to get. AC distance, how much? 10. So therefore, we have to find this point, we have to calculate. So B point, what they given? B point is 7, 7. Okay, na? Suppose here, what if you take from the point options, will get the distance, the total distance now, BC distance. So what you're getting here is 15. See, in the previous position, I took A, B, C. Suppose this one, by doing like that, we are getting wrong answer. So I just changed the positions now. AB distance 5 units and AC distance is 10 units. Now C point we have to find out. So B point we have, the C point we have to calculate. So actually it is a ratio section formula we have to apply. Else you can go through with option verification also we can do whether distance will get a 15 or not. Understood? Suppose if you take this is as the -5 comma -2 distance apply, what will get? So -5 -7 whole square plus -2 -7 whole square. -5 -7 nothing but -12 will come, plus -2 -7 nothing but -9 whole square will come. What is 12 square? Nothing but 144. -9 whole square. Nothing but what will get? 81. Total added nothing but what will get? 225. This is nothing but how much? 15. Okay, na? That's why. So if the point, if you take, this is the option. If this is the option, if I considered means, then we'll get these 3 points are collinear. Sir, I think you have written wrong options. None of the option is correct. No, correct. Na? Third option getting. See, once again, the 3 points A, B, C are collinear. A point given, B point given, then C point we have to calculate. So now, here in the question observe, AC given 10 units distance, and from given 2 points AB distance will get 5 na? So now positions we have to know. First point what is that? Second point what is that? Third point what is that? First if I written here observe A, B, C order if I took, then we are getting wrong answer. Therefore this is not the position of the 3 points. Now I took alternate position. Here I took B, A, C. Like that if I took. Now AB distance 5, AC distance 10. So total distance BC nothing but how much? 15. Now B point 7 comma 7. C point is in 4 options. You take here in the place of C 1 by 1 point. Distance you verify where will get 15. That is the right option. Like this we can do. So option is third one. So by using distance formula for AC and by squaring on both sides, can we solve, sir? Sir, already they given AC distance, right? AC distance given 10 and BC AB distance we solved 5. So BC distance what we are getting 15. So that 15 you are verifying. C point you are taken from options. Trial and error method. Yes, trial and error method only. In the place of C, 1 by 1 option you have to consider between B and C, where will get a distance is the 15. That is the right answer. So option, if are not given, we have another method also. Section formula we have to use, that not discussed. That's why I choose this method. Okay, na? If options not given means section formula. Tomorrow class we will discuss how to verify using section formula. Mx2 plus mx1 like that is there na? You can do like that also. You will get answer, no problem. Understood? Once again tell me, sir. Right. So here AB distance we calculated from given 2 points. AC distance they given. Now the 3 points collinear given. That's why position I considered first point B, second point A, third point C. So BA or AB distance 5, AC distance 10. So total BC distance becomes how much? 15. Now BC distance where will get 15 means B point already we have na. C point is in 4 options. Any point you take in the place of C, distances verify where will get 15. That is the right option. Now I considered this third option here. Distance verified getting 15 only. Therefore, third option is the correct one. Next question. The points A 5 comma minus 3, B minus 3 comma minus 2, C 9 comma 12, D 17 comma 11, taken in order form. In order, if you take that 4 points, it forms parallelogram. Second option, rhombus. Third option, rectangle. Fourth option, square. So that 4 points taken in order. Taken in order, na? So that's why you consider one like this. So A, B, C, D like that. Now, first you verify whether the 4 points form parallelogram, rhombus, rectangle, square. Right. So we know already shortcut. If AB and BC, so if AB and BC equal, then option is either square or rhombus. Correct na? In square or rhombus, AB and BC both are equal. Suppose if AB not equals to BC, then option is either parallelogram or rectangle. This one you remember. In parallelogram and rectangle, these two are different, AB and BC. But in square or rhombus, these two are equal. So this is the somewhat the time it will be saved. First AB distance we have to calculate. What is AB distance? Will get root over -3 -5 whole square plus -2 minus of -3 plus 3 whole square. Nothing but what will get? -3 -5 -8 whole square, nothing but 64. -2 plus 3, nothing but 1 square, nothing but 1 only, nothing but AB distance. What you are getting? Root 65. Next, BC distance we have to calculate. What is BC distance? Will get root over 9 minus of -3, nothing but plus 3 whole square plus 12 minus of -2, nothing but plus 2 whole square, nothing but root over 9 plus 3, 12, 12 square, nothing but 144. 12 plus 2, 14, 14 square, nothing but 196. So nothing but we are getting, so 0, 9, 4, 13 plus 1, 14, root 340. Now observe here, AB not equals to BC. So AB distance and BC distance both are different. Therefore, option either rectangle or parallelogram. It is not rhombus and it is not a square. Now, among the two, which is the correct one? Either parallelogram or rectangle. In rectangle, diagonal lengths are equal. In parallelogram, diagonal lengths are different. That go to verification. Now, AC distance and BD distance, these two are diagonals, correct now? So this is one diagonal and this is another diagonal. If these two are equal means rectangle, different means parallelogram. What is AC distance? Will get root over 9 minus 5 whole square plus 12 minus of -3, nothing but plus 3 square. So 9 minus 5, 4 square, 16, 12 plus 3, 15, 15 square is 225, nothing but what you are getting, nothing but root 241. BD distance between B and D, distance calculator, what you will get? 17 minus of -3 plus 3 whole square plus 11 minus of -2 plus 2 whole square. 11, 17 plus 3 nothing but 20. 20 square is 400. 11 plus 2, 13. 13 square is 169. Nothing but what you are getting? Root 569. How these two values are not equal? So diagonals not equal, opposite sides equal, diagonals are not equal. Therefore, the 4 points formed is parallelogram. Understood? Yes, parallelogram. It is a parallelogram, right? Right. Understood? Right. So today I will end this session. Tomorrow we'll discuss problems more about today what we discussed. Understood? Right. Thank you, students. Thank you all.